It's the middle of the night again, isn't it? Your feet are just on fire, but when you touch them, they're not even warm. You're wide awake, just trying anything to get comfortable, but that burning, that tingling, it just won't quit. If you're watching this, it's probably because you're just so tired of the pain, tired of being confused, and you're looking for some real answers. So, okay, let's get into it. Let's find some clarity together. Does that sound familiar? I mean, that careful shuffle in the dark, maybe you've got a hand on the wall, just because you can't trust your own feet anymore. This isn't just some little annoyance, is it? It's a constant worry. It's the kind of thing that just steals your confidence and your sense of safety in your own home. You've probably asked yourself this 1,000 times. You've been to the doctor's appointments, you've tried to describe these bizarre sensations, but you leave feeling like nobody really heard you. Maybe you got a prescription that doesn't really fix anything, and you're left with this feeling that you just have to live with it. Well, you know what? You deserve to understand what's really going on. So let's start right here with what is maybe the most important truth of all. What you're feeling is absolutely real. The burning, the electric shocks, the numbness, and the weight of it all. You are not exaggerating, and you are definitely not alone. Your pain deserves to be taken seriously. So what in the world is neuropathy anyway? Let's just break it down nice and simple. Think about your feet. They are packed with thousands and thousands of tiny nerve endings. They're like a super complex system of telephone wires, all sending messages back and forth to your brain. Well, neuropathy is just what happens when those wires get damaged. The signals get crossed, or maybe they don't go through at all, or they send false alarms, and that's what you feel as that awful pain. But why the feet? It seems to always be the feet, right? Here's a really easy way to picture it. Your feet are the absolute farthest point from your spinal cord, which is like mission control for all your nerves. It's kind of like trying to get good cell service way, way out in the country. The signal's already weaker out there, so any little bit of interference, bam, you lose the call completely. Same idea with your feet. Okay, so you've probably been told it's diabetes, or maybe you've been told nothing at all. But listen, this is where things get really, really important. We have to look past the usual answers to find what's really behind all your pain. Now look at this. Seriously, this might be the most important thing you see today. Everyone, and I mean everyone, talks about diabetes when it comes to neuropathy. But the truth? It only causes about 30% of cases. That means for a huge 70% of people, and that could easily be you, the real cause is something else entirely. Something your doctor might have missed. So let's talk about blood sugar, but maybe in a way you haven't heard before. See, you don't have to have full-blown diabetes for sugar to be wrecking your nerves. Even just slightly high levels, what they call prediabetes, can be doing damage. Or get this, your morning blood sugar could be totally fine, but after you eat a meal, it spikes way up and silently starts poisoning those delicate little nerve endings in your feet. All right, this next one might be a real shocker. I want you to think about your medicine cabinet. Are you taking a statin for cholesterol? How about metformin for blood sugar? Or even one of those common pills for heartburn? Well, a lot of these medications, while they're helping one problem, can actually be a vitamin thief. They can rob your body of the key B vitamins your nerves desperately need to stay healthy. It's like trying to put out a fire while someone is stealing your bucket of water. And sometimes the cause isn't a disease or a vitamin problem at all. It's physical, it's mechanical. A pinched nerve in your lower back, even if your back doesn't hurt one bit, can be screaming all the way down to your feet. Maybe an old car accident or years of wearing shoes that just didn't fit right. Things you might not have thought about for years could be the real reason for all this trouble. And all this is why neuropathy is just so maddening. It's not just one single thing. It's a whole crazy mix of awful symptoms. One day, it feels like you're walking on hot coals. The next, it's like little electric zaps. And then there's the cruelest part of all, having terrible, agonizing pain and complete numbness in the exact same spot at the exact same time. I mean, how do you even begin to explain that to somebody? Because it's so hard to explain, and because the real causes are so often missed, a lot of people just end up on what I call the medication merry-go-round. And it's a truly frustrating ride that just goes around and gets you nowhere. So it starts like this. First, you're given a nerve medication like gabapentin, but it just makes you feel foggy and dizzy, right? Then maybe they try an antidepressant, which comes with its own list of side effects. When those don't work, you might even get offered opioids. But here's the thing, all of these just cover up the pain. They don't heal the nerve. So you end up right back where you started, but now you're feeling even worse, and the nerve is still damaged.
And that right there is the whole point. The old way of doing things is all about masking the pain, just hiding it. But what if? What if we switched our focus to actually healing the nerve instead? Instead of hiding the problem with pills that mess with your whole body, the goal should be to fix the problem where it starts, with treatments that go right to the nerves in your feet.
This is where the hope comes in. This is not a battle you have to lose, I promise. With the right strategy, you can absolutely fight back. It's time for a real, comprehensive battle plan that attacks this problem from every single angle. For so many people, the real game changer is a technology called neuromuscular electrical stimulation, or NMES for short. The best way to think about it is like this. It's like jump-starting a dead car battery. It sends these gentle, safe little electrical signals to your damaged nerves, basically reminding them how to work again and encouraging them to heal. It's not about hiding the pain, it's about re-educating the nerve itself. But that stimulation, as great as it is just one piece of the puzzle. To really win this, you need a few things all working together. You use that direct nerve stimulation we talked about. You have to feed your nerves the right building blocks with specific vitamins and a healthy diet. You use gentle movement, like walking, to get the blood flowing down there. And you have to protect your feet from any more injury. See? It's a complete approach that just makes sense. You know, when it comes right down to it, this is about so much more than just your feet. It's about getting your life back. It's about being able to walk with confidence again, to sleep through the whole night, and to say yes to the things you actually love to do. Just take a second and think about it. Your feet have carried you everywhere. They've taken you to weddings, to graduations, through decades of hard work. They have stood by you through literally everything. They deserve better than this. They deserve better than to be a source of constant pain and frustration. And you deserve better. You are not powerless in this fight. Please don't accept you just have to live with it as an answer anymore. The path forward, it starts with understanding the real problem and knowing that you have options. So really, the only question left is, are you ready to take that first step toward relief?
Before you go, I need to share something important with you. Listen, I know you're exhausted, not just from the pain, but from the searching, the hoping, the disappointment. You just want your life back. We get that because we hear it every day from people just like you. Look, I know many of you are here because you're dealing with pain that just won't go away. And if you're one of the millions struggling with neuropathy, you know exactly what I mean. The burning that keeps you up at night, the tingling that makes every step uncertain, the frustration of trying cream after cream, pill after pill with nothing really working. And here's what most people don't understand. Neuropathy happens when the nerves in your feet get damaged. They can't send the right signals to your brain anymore. Those pain signals you're feeling, they're basically your nerves crying for help. The good news is simple. With the right stimulation, those nerves can actually start working right again. We've helped over 50,000 people get their nerves working again using this exact method. And that's why we created NeuroGo. Not just another device, but a complete support system with our Facebook community, diet program, exercise guides, free books, and real people who answer your questions. When other treatments have let you down, NeuroGo delivers the solution you've been searching for, so you can stop managing pain and start living again. You don't have to accept this pain as your new normal. Get 40% off yours today with a 90-day money-back guarantee. Click the link below. You have nothing to lose but the pain.